Previously on Beauty and the Geek.
Something.
Nate finally made his move on Jenny Lee. But with his own partner, Nate got more and more frustrated.
Oh, I can't watch.
Cecile has treated Cassandra like a doll for her to play with. Sometimes I don't think Cecile thinks of other people or other beings. I think she just likes to get her way or do something that makes her happy.
And with only 4 teams left, the winners of the challenges.
Excuse me, ladies. Is there any way I can get your ladies' phone numbers? Just, it'd be really good for me.
Were the only 2 teams spared from elimination.
Wait, why are they on the side?
And after Nate won the guys challenge, and Megan won the beauties challenge,
Oh, God.
Jenny Lee and Niels faced off against Mario and Nadia in the elimination room.
What is the term that refers to your date adopting your speaking rhythm?
Is the correct answer mimicking, Mike?
That is incorrect.
And Mario and Nadia were sent home. Tonight, what started with 8 beauties and 8 geeks is down to the final 3 teams. Niels and Jenny Lee, Nate and Cecile, and Scooter and Megan, all on a quest to become more than just the beauty and the geek.
Here we are in the final 3, and there's a possibility that we could win. And that's so real. I kind of almost forgot about the money.
Two teams.
I don't know who they were rooting for.
I was thrilled to see Jenny Lee come back.
You miss me?
Yeah, good to see you again. Good to see you again. Great job in there.
No, I tried.
We both sort of felt like we weren't quite ready to say goodbye to each other yet. Is this everyone in the house?
This is like a normal house now. This is crazy.
I knew that Jenny Lee has had a big crush on Nate for a long time. I know that they both feel really connected and close to the other. I didn't think that that relationship would take a step into the physical. Apparently it has. I heard from Scooter, who heard from Megan, who heard from Cece, who I think heard from Nate, that Nate and Jenny Lee had actually kissed.
Mine and Nate's relationship is very different to both of us. I know he hasn't had a lot of experience with girls, and he definitely expressed to me that it was incredible to him that, I guess, that a girl like me likes him.
I've never been close with someone like Jenny Lee before. I've never had the opportunity to get to know someone who's coming from like the world of a model before, and so it's been a really incredible experience.
You think boys like you know what it's like to be a girl.
Niels and I started trying to discuss Cecile with Cecile.
The people you spend your time with are some of the richest people in the world.
Top 5%. I'm not gonna hang out with trash.
Scooter and I had a long talk with her because Cece wants to date the richest people in the world and have them pay all her bills.
If you want to find a good relationship with a high-quality guy, then you're going to have to wrap your head around this.
I'm in my multi-million-dollar house and you're in your Berkeley $1,500.
This is fine. Like I said, the attitudes you're espousing are disgusting. You've got your priorities. Money's not the most important thing to me. If the most important thing, you keep going like
What's the most important thing to you then?
A quality relationship with a quality person.
Oh my god. Dream world.
Cece doesn't understand that money is not the most important thing in the world to Scooter and I. There are things that are more important, like quality relationships with quality people and self-respect.
You guys are seriously so cool. This is ridiculous. You're making big bucks than money.
This morning, when we arrived in the library, I took a look around and realized that all of the teams fit on 2 couches.
Good morning. And congratulations to all of you on making it to the final 3. A 1 in 3 chance of winning $250,000.
That's crazy. I want to win the money so bad, I could do just about anything.
Up until now, each challenge has tested you separately on something outside of your comfort zones. But what if you were faced with challenges out of both of your comfort zones? I'm sure you've seen plenty of Westerns, but I doubt any of you feel at home on the range when it comes to doing actual cowboy chores.
I don't think Niels is cut out for the farm work. Niels would be like a rhinestone cowboy.
You'll all be studying about farming, ranching, roping, and writing.
Oh boy.
An understanding of these fields will be invaluable for your next set of challenges, which will take place at a local ranch.
I don't know anybody who lives on a farm, and if I did, I would never go to their farm.
When you get out there, you'll discover an envelope on the side of a wagon with a list of 3 ranch chores. Each team will race to complete these tasks together. The winning team will be the only team guaranteed to make it to the finals, while the 2 losing teams will face off in the elimination room tomorrow night. You'll be saddling up for the ranch in an hour. Good luck.
This is the first challenge where both partners are going to be competing with each other at the same time. So teamwork is crucial. We're just going to have to go for it. Don't worry about sweaty, don't worry about getting dirty.
Yeah.
Scooter's from Montana. If anybody has some farming experience, it's Scooter. So Scooter and Megan are the team to beat in this challenge.
Perfect. Ooh, hey.
Oh my god. Oh my god! I got a cowboy!
No way.
You have some jeans that you don't mind getting all nasty?
Not that I don't mind, but that I...
For $100,000,
For the sake
maybe.
of, yeah, of course. Maybe I should wear my red one, even though they hurt more now.
Megan chose to wear cowboy boots that were the cute ones as opposed to the comfortable ones, which any rancher would tell you was a bad move.
His shoes hurt already. In pain. My shoes hurt.
So if we need you to go diving to the pile of manure, you're going to be all over that?
Yeah, I guess
All right.
so.
Just so you guys know, Jenny Lee's wearing jeans and a shirt.
She's gonna be putting her ass off.
Okay, well,
Cool
alright, just
and cute.
It's very important to be cute at all times.
whatever you wear, just make sure you'll be able to do the farm work. On the one hand, Cecile tells me that, I'm going to win this no matter what, and then she decides to look cute rather than wearing ranching clothes. This is your call. You can wear what you want, but just, do you understand what type of stuff we might be doing?
I've been on a farm before. I'm totally a farmer. I have never lived on a farm, ever. But I feel kind of at home with animals. I want to have a rescue farm where I take animals that have been abused and I'll wash them, or I won't wash them, I'll have somebody wash them and clean them, and then they can run around on a big prairie. So when we get out there, let's work together and really think about our all,
All right, I'll try if you
I'm
insist.
just saying, I'm trying to rev you up.
Jenny Lee and I have had the opportunity to patch things up a bit. We've grown a bit closer, and we've come back together as a team, and we're working really well together right now. All right, I am ready for the range.
Okay, let's get out of here and go rope us some cowboys.
For this challenge, more than ever before, teamwork is crucial, and the team that works the best together is going to be the team to win. I think you have to grab onto two teats and do one and then do the other, do one and do the other.
I remember from reading Rainbow.
Okay.
Nate and Cece won just about every challenge, and I would feel sick to my stomach if Cece won. Can you read the section on how to put on a saddle?
Yes. Do you think maybe we'll share a sheet?
We could maybe share a sheet. Megan and I studied about milking cows, making butter, different rodeo events. If we win, we know that we're automatically in the final too.
Will you use stylish?
I like it. We don't have experience in the elimination room, and we want to be the one out of the 3 teams that's going to be able to bypass that and move straight on to the finals. This is the big one.
As soon as the bus stopped, the doors opened, the race was on.
We made a mad dash for a wagon, which had 3 envelopes on it with our tasks for the day.
Here are your tasks. 1. Each team must proceed to the hay barn and transport 5 bales to their designated area located in front of the main stable.
After depositing 5 bales of hay, each team must proceed to the designated stall in the main stable. Here you'll have to milk a cow and place 1 cup of milk into your milk bottle.
After filling the milk bottle, you may proceed to the last challenge. Corral, there'll be 6 sheep. Around there next will be a tag designated for each team. You must remove your tag from each sheep. First team to place all 6 tags on the stand is the winner.
We kind of run, and I hate running more than anything in the world. I think it's totally unflattering. You look terrible, and there's just no need to run anywhere, ever.
Can you make a bale by yourself?
Yeah.
I've seen people on TV tossing around bales of hay like they were nothing.
Oh, crap!
I realized that there was going to have to be a change of plans because the bales of hay are heavy.
Okay, wait.
What? Stop. Come on. Heave! Let's go. Ready.
Wait.
Oh, no. Cecile, that's 5!
I was extremely tired after moving all that hay, but I also felt great because we'd finished so far ahead, and I just wanted to continue with a steady pace and milk those cows. Oh, you're such a patient cow.
So you didn't come here?
Oh, you're such a good cow.
You milk first.
Do you want to fill up and see how far away you are? How's that? Good.
That's right. That's the rhythm. That's awesome, right? You did it. Come on, Jenny Lee. She'll give it up.
All right, Cece. And then you're doing great. And then go to the next one.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You're doing great.
Holding udders was gross. And it's like you don't know what to do, so you're kind of having to feel everywhere. And you're like, oh, God, what is that? Are you kidding me? What am I doing?
Okay, just grab it there.
I can't figure it out.
Okay.
Let's go.
When I arrived at the sheep pen, we got there and we saw that it was empty, and we realized that we were actually the first people there.
There were 6 scary, crazy sheep, and they could run way faster than us. Oh, this is so scary.
Yes, it is. You're doing great, though.
Oh my God.
You're good.
How much further do I have?
Megan wasn't thinking about how she looked. She wasn't thinking about makeup. She wasn't worried about any injuries. It was so cool. She was a totally different person.
You okay?
Fine. Hold the bottle.
Still there.
When we got to the corral where the sheep were, Scooter and Megan had some of their tags up, but they weren't finished, so I still had hope.
Grab that one.
When we got that 6th tag, it was just a flood of relief. We were done. We had won. And I was overjoyed. We're into the finals.
Oh, jeez.
I cannot believe that we won, and it feels amazing. Me and Scooter do work really well together. If it hadn't been for the cow thing, we would have won. 100%. I will absolutely never milk a cow again. It was terrible, and I think it's disgusting, and I don't drink milk anyway, so.
Right away, it struck me that my team was going to go against Jenny Lee's team. I'm sad about it, but I can't help but laugh. I mean, not to be overly dramatic here, but it's kind of like a Greek tragedy or something. Two lovers forced to go against each other or something.
Megan got wounded. You alright, May?
I'm fine. I might possibly have worn a shirt or maybe some knee pads if I was going to do this again.
Don't drink too much, cowgirl. We gotta study.
I'm just holding it. Nate and I have to go to the elimination room, which means we have to go against Niels and Jenny Lee for a face-off, pretty much. And I really don't like the elimination room. It makes me feel nauseous. It's a surreal feeling to be in the final two because I never thought that I would get anywhere near this far.
You get the Cowboy Up Award, Megan. Good job.
Damn straight.
Scooter, you look so country right now. It's ridiculous. Niels and Scooter decided to hose each other off after the challenge, and it looked pretty funny.
Yeah.
Guys were hosing each other off, which was like a softcore porno, I guess.
Way to go. Good job.
At that point, I just wanted water. It was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. Barbecue.
Oh, it smells so good.
After the challenge, we got to go to a little hoedown where there's some burgers and ribs and some drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's a hay. I'm never seeing it again. Oh, there's hay on the floor.
It was a great opportunity to chill out after the challenge, put our feet up and relax and enjoy our last night with each other.
Give us some speeches because you're good at it. Yes.
My partner Megan, who was fabulous and who turned on the juice today and pulled it out, and it was awesome.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was definitely the expression on your face when you came into that sheep pit. I've never seen its equal. There was like the most
I was
determination.
like Rambo.
And when you dove and took down that first sheep, it was wonderful. So yeah, good job, teammate. All right,
And tell us about your experience so far.
What have you learned?
What have you learned?
What have you learned?
man, it's hard to quantify. I mean,
I've heard quantify more times in the past month than I've ever heard in my entire life.
I came, I was small, and I was from Argentina. And now I'm an American.
We were all just having fun, and all of a sudden, it became serious.
What's been the hardest thing for you all?
It's that people don't accept me. People just, they don't like pretty people, and they want to find things to hate about them.
If you were to change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Lose weight? I don't know. What is so wrong about me, I guess? What is so wrong about
Nothing
me?
is so wrong about you, but are there, do you think...
Well, what is it you guys see? Because obviously I'm not seeing it.
You're a really smart person, but if you don't present yourself that way, then that's why you're not getting the respect that you really deserve. I realize that this energetic girl with a baby voice is part of your personality, but it doesn't feel real when I'm talking to you. Every once in a while, the real CC comes through, and I feel like I'm actually talking to like a real person with real emotions, and it's so much more interesting for me when I get to talk to that person.
Yeah. I think everybody should be open to ways to improve themselves. I think you should be changing your whole life. All right.
Yeah.
How you feeling about tonight?
Tonight?
Maybe Nate last night. For a while, at least. It's been a trip, though, huh?
Either way, one of us are going to have to walk out of that elimination room tomorrow.
some of my insecurities still coming through. I'm afraid that, you know, she's gonna go back to the fast-paced world of modeling where there's all the beautiful people, and all of a sudden I won't look so good in comparison anymore. Definitely be a life-changing experience for me. I don't think I'll ever forget it. I don't think I'll ever forget you.
No, of course not. I'll never forget you either. You're not a geek.
You are, baby. Thanks for everything.
Thank you for everything. This experience would be a completely different one if Nate wasn't a part of it. He has made it so special.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. It's the best thing I had.
Can I work here?
Of course you can.
I've just been studying real hard and trying to stay awake. I stayed up way too late last night.
So funny that we're going up against each other. I know this is going to be our last day together. No matter who wins, you know?
Well, it's a small comfort that at least one of us will go on.
Fuck. I'm way more beat up than you.
You got that cheap.
I just got down and dirty in the dirt and the mud and the sweat and just worked really hard, and it showed. That was crazy. It was fun though.
We've really helped each other out, and I owe Megan a lot for getting us to where we are.
I think it was only fun because we won though.
Yeah, probably. I think if we hadn't,
If we didn't win, it would not have been fun.
I don't envy them. The elimination room tonight.
I can't believe we've never been.
I know.
How did that happen?
I don't know. We did
got
some good
lucky.
politicking. We got lucky. We
got
won at the right
lucky.
times.
It was meant to be.
It's like, hypothetically, we have a straight 50% shot, but...
We went down to the kitchen for lunch, and there was a note there that said,
Grab your snack and come into the library for a surprise.
I'm scared. I feel like so scared. No short of those around here. Is this the place right here? Oh, goodness.
when I went into the library and I saw the monitor there, I was nervous to see what they were going to show on the screen, as I have been throughout this entire process. I am living proof that nice guys finish last. I tend to not socialize that much, and so I'll stay on the edge and, yes, hope that somebody comes and talks to me. It was like a time capsule. We were suddenly back in time watching, you know, this scruffy, geeky-looking Scooter.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good. Yourself?
Great. I have never read a book, and I hate reading, and I refuse to no matter what, and that's why it took me 6 years to get through college. I still have never read a book, but I've done more reading in this past month than I've done in my entire life. I think Scooter needs a lot of work. Maybe years. Nothing that can be accomplished in a couple weeks. A head start. A jump start. I feel like I was a little too harsh on Scooter at the beginning. I think differently of Scooter now. I think that he has come a long way in the last month. It's easy to be me because I have a lot of fun, and I have to admit, being attractive maybe makes life a little bit easier. Society does favor beauty over brains. I remember hearing myself and going, what are you talking about right now? Being here has definitely made me more comfortable with who I am, for real.
The anxiety I feel when I see a beautiful woman and want to talk to her is really frustrating, because I know what I should do, but my body just reacts and tells me, no, this is the wrong thing to do. It's so strange to see where I was just a few weeks ago. I saw old Niels on the video today, and now I'm the New and improved Niels. Version 2, if you will. I'll tell you all about cognitive radio and how it works.
Cognitive radio.
Oh, not the cognitive radio speech. the short explanation is that, basically if you take, like, a cordless phone that transmits it, like...
You know, the first day I met him, I thought I couldn't understand half of what he's saying. And I still think I can't understand half of what he's saying, and he is a little different. But I've learned to love him. It's beautiful.
I think my best teacher is when I pout. I'm kind of get what I want when I do it. I'm like, oh, there's me. That's cute. And I like the stuff I said, because it's true.
I think my biggest stumbling block is that I have a fear of opening myself up to people. Like, it's sort of easy for me to wear loud clothes and to be a goof and to try to make jokes and sort of keep people at distance. Handshake. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You're standing so far away, Nick.
No.
You seemed very nice. I like that you were silly. Yeah, it's fun. It's so strange looking at it now because my first impression of Cecile, I remember like walking out and being like, oh, here's this like blonde bombshell that I'm totally afraid of. And now looking back, I just see, my teammate Cecile that I'm not intimidated by at all. I feel like we're all a lot more comfortable being around each other now.
Yeah. That we can sit and look at ourselves, not very long ago and just laugh.
No, not very long ago.
No, yeah, not that long ago at all, yeah.
That seems like a year ago.
Yeah, it felt like I was watching
I
different
feel like
people.
I look different.
Like,
I
meeting each
feel
other.
different.
I can watch and be like, wow, that's really embarrassing. But that's okay. Yeah. It was really nice sitting down. It kind of felt in some ways like a last hurrah for this group of 3 teams. I look pretty geeky then. It really put in perspective the amount of change and how important an experience this has been for all of us.
I feel like I've changed a lot. You guys think?
You've changed. You've changed. You've changed, yeah.
Do you not think that all of us have?
Oh, yeah, I mean, all you guys have. I think I'm still the same.
I would be really upset if Cece wins, because if Cece does win, it's just going to be a validation of everything that she's been saying the whole time, that she doesn't need to change, that everyone likes her no matter what, and it's just not true. People don't like her. The collective term for all the animals on a farm.
Farm animals.
Livestock.
Livestock. Well, I've got to, make sure I have all my stuff packed and start putting my dress on soon here and go down to that elimination room for hopefully not the last time, but the minutes are counting.
Packing is very strange, knowing that there's a chance I won't come back from the elimination room. I just can't really imagine not being in the house until the end.
Male or father chicken? Papa chicken is a rooster. It is 100% about winning. If I'm prepared and I feel good, then I think I should do fine. The mammary gland, that is disgusting.
Well,
Nate and Jenny Lee are in a really tough position tonight. I hope that Jenny Lee can just keep her mind on the game in the elimination room. Final 3 teams. My first scooter back massage.
Oh my god.
It's everything I've heard.
I think you've earned it. Everything is at stake tonight in elimination. 2 teams are headed into the elimination room, and only one will come out.
The game is on. Nate and Cece, Jenny Lee and I, we've been studying all day long. I'm predicting quadruple, triple, dog dare, tiebreaker rounds tonight.
Hello, everyone. Tonight, the guys and the girls will be answering questions about farming, ranching, roping, and riding. The team that answers the most questions correctly wins a spot to face off against Scooter and Megan to compete for the grand prize of $250,000. But if you lose, you will be headed home immediately. During the quiz, Scooter and Megan will be watching you from upstairs in the viewing room. Be sure to give them a wave hello. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, well, wish your girls good luck, and then please take a step back.
Okay.
Cecile, the first pick is yours. Which number would you like?
Okay, I am going to go with number 1, please.
Number 1. What animal results from the breeding of a male donkey and female horse?
A mule.
That is correct. Okay, Jenny Lee, Cece's off to a fast start. Which number would you like?
Number 2.
Number 2. What is the name for this part of the saddle?
Stirrup.
That is correct. Okay, Cece, it's back to you. The score is 1-1. Which number would you like?
I'm going to go with number 4.
Number 4. In your local supermarket, you may have noticed that a piece of meat is labeled as USDA approved. What do the initials USDA stand for with respect to this approval?
United States Department of Agriculture.
That is correct. Okay, Jenny Lee, the score is 2-1. So, this is a very important question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Mutton is a type of meat derived from which animal?
Oh, she doesn't know.
She's not gonna get it.
Sheep.
That is correct.
Wow.
No way.
Very well done. It is now 2-2. Guys, please take a step forward. Now it's your turn. Ladies,
Oh, God, that's over with.
you might want to wish them good luck as well.
You know that? 2.
Okay, guys, here's where we stand in the game. It is 2-2 in the most crucial elimination room to this point. The girls did their job and did not miss a question. The winner between the two of you will have the chance to compete for that $250,000. You'll have a 1 in 2 chance. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Nate, the first pick is yours. Which number would you like?
Like number 1, please.
Number 1. In a bull riding competition, how many seconds must the rider remain on the bull after it exits the gate in order to receive a score?
I believe that's 8 seconds.
That is correct. Okay, Niels, now it's to you. This team has now gone 3 for 3. It's now your turn. Which number would you like?
I'll take question 2.
Number 2. The cantle and gullet are both parts of what essential cowboy accessory?
I'm going to go with the saddle.
That is correct. Very well done. 2 questions remaining. Okay, Nate, to get this right, Niels has to get his right. Which number would you like?
Number 4, please.
Number 4. Name the country superstar who is married to fellow country singer Tim McGraw.
Faith Hill.
That is correct.
He was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay, Niels, Nate still hasn't missed one in the elimination room. It comes down to this one question. If you get this right, you'll force a tie break. If you don't, Nate and Cece will be headed into the final 2. Are you ready? The Chisholm Trail, one of the most famous cattle trails in U.S. history, began in Texas and ended in what state?
Oh my god. I'm going to have to go with California.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Kansas. Ladies, please step forward.
That's it?
Congratulations, Nate and Cece. Very well done. You have just locked in your spot in the final 2. You now have a 1 in 2 chance of walking out of here with $250,000.
I have something to say.
Go ahead.
You can take you can take the blonde to the ranch, but you can't take the bikini off the blonde. And that was our major focus going in here tonight. We love it. We worked hard. We studied hard.
Niels and Jenny Lee, you guys played.
Inappropriate. I'm sorry.
You guys played very hard, and both of your transformations have been amazing to watch. And you should be very proud of how well you did tonight in the elimination room. Very tough.
But now, unfortunately, I do have to ask you to leave the mansion.
It was inappropriate. That's really I'm very proud that me and Niels made it as far as we did, and I'm happy that we made it to the final three, and it's okay that we're going home tonight.
Jenny Lee taught me how important it is to be willing to put the time in and get to know the person underneath someone's exterior. Even if it's difficult at first and it takes some time to break through, there could be a really awesome person under there.
I feel like even though we didn't win the money, we both got a lot out of this experience. We've become friends.
The next time I see a hot girl walking down the aisle at a supermarket, I'm going to make myself go up to her and ask her if she knows how to cook the spaghetti I've got in my hand.
So hard to say if I'll see Nate again. Maybe. I don't know, but...
I jumped out of the window. I got myself in a
Are you joking?
Sorry, I just felt so bad for the way they said goodbye. I'm sorry. Here, you can keep doing your interview. I don't want to bother you.
What are you doing out
I'm
here?
sorry, I just wanted to see you again. Sorry.
Next week, on the season finale of Beauty and the Geek, it all comes down to this.
I would be okay with losing. I would be really upset if CCU wins.
And just when the final two teams think they've got it all figured out,
I have a pretty good feeling that Nate and I are going to win. I feel like so good.
Your final competition is designed to test just how far you've come. But how do you gauge that kind of transformation? You may think you know. But we have a surprise for you.
no